So now they're telling me to rotate. That's so weird. Alright, can anybody? Hi, everybody! Sorry, my boobies all in your face. We're trying to figure this out, clearly, because now they just told me to rotate it.
Yeah, because you can't go outside.
No, but I had it up and down. They told me to rotate.
Sideways. Really?
Oh, bastards.
Yes. So is it letting
Facebook, get it together.
You stay live now, like that?
It is letting me stay, but the camera's...
Okay, hold on. Yeah, don't move. I mean, it's the right way.
So we good like this?
Yeah, you good like this. Can you see over? Oh, okay.
We sure can.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now I can move closer.
I can rotate mine to the side.
Facebook be acting funny.
They sure do.
Hold on, where's Sheena at?
Oops. My couch knocking stuff down.
You good, babe. How's that look, Sheena?
Hey.
You got a good view?
On, Mr. Gibbs? How are you? Okay, take your seat.
I
see if I can see everybody. Because I know I was right in the middle there. Hey, Mr. Gibbs. What's going on? We're just getting everything together for the little interview here. You going back to the side?
I'm going to the side. Try to maintain that 6 feet since we got more room. Thank you very much. Sorry for the technical difficulty, guys, but you already know.
Let me see if I can turn this sideways. Oh, you're at the farm. Okay, well, you didn't take me, so I don't want to hear about it.
She's already doing her thing. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, Veronica already shared. Awesome. Yep. Thank you, babe.
Let me see.
Let me get
Sorry,
to sharing.
Guys. I don't know if this will
give us a few minutes.
Hey,
loves. Vera, we miss you, babe.
I just
can't wait for you to come back.
Took the stand apart.
And for us to go down again.
Oh no, this did let me stay sideways. But this is not big enough for my phone.
Oh, do it sideways this way, honey.
What do you mean?
Right here. I don't want to be all over your stuff.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, this thing rotates itself.
Yeah, so you could.
Oh, so no, that would
like
make so much sense. Okay.
Technical. Hi, guys.
I mean, this is what happens when you're going live.
You know,
it's okay.
You know how we give it, rough, rugged, and raw, baby.
There you go. The best way to give it. When you start sugarcoating it, it ain't right. It ain't real.
Real with the rundown.
Okay, you got to keep it real.
And we having real technical difficulties.
Yes, we are.
So
we getting it together.
We are.
Oh, so wait, maybe this is what this did when I was playing with first.
Probably.
Yeah, the thing I was messing with first. Okay.
All right, so let me get to sharing.
If one of you's, well, I was about to say, I know somebody tagged me. So I was about to say, that's the only way.
Yep. I'll tag you when I share.
Just because I need to meet you, my friend.
Yes, you do, my dear. Trust me. Yes, you do. Infinite. Hi, Infinite.
And let's see.
Okay, let me see. So we're going to start this interview in a few minutes, which is absolutely wonderful because we're going to let a few people pop in here into Instagram land. So everybody.
Oh, we on Instagram. That's another thing we don't ever do. I don't ever do Instagram.
So
we didn't even make a this year.
I end up on Instagram land when Facebook forces me to be
in jail. Secondary.
Well, look, now we got Instagram. Hi, Instagram.
There you go, everybody on IG land. Okay. I wish there was a way that I could get this to my Facebook. There it goes.
I just tagged you, babe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add it because otherwise it won't even share on my timeline. There we go.
Do a couple more shares. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring, guys.
Okay, so now we are back in the building, everybody.
You guys feel free, please share, like, comment, let us know.
Yes. So I'm not sure how this works on Instagram, but listen to me. Share it with somebody.
Do something.
Okay, do
something.
Tag somebody.
Tag somebody.
Do a pound something.
There you go. Okay.
Do it.
Do something on Instagram. Just whatever it is, just
do it. Something.
Just make it do what it do. Okay. Make it do what it do. So, thank you guys for joining us. I think we're all set up now. Thank you for your patience, as always. The last couple of weeks have been funny as hell.
Yes, it has.
So, but we manage, okay? We wing it, and we thank you guys for watching us and joining us. And please, like we said, please share.
Like, share, and comment.
Yes, we appreciate your support. So you guys know me, Jess from Blessings Wellness Center, and
you know me, Sheena from Sheena Master Motivation, and the author of The Mask Behind the Mask.
And I'm
Our
Lezlee
special
Bee.
guest.
I'm the special guest for the day. Okay, my name is Lezlee Bee. I do detox. So I created a all-natural parasite detox tea. I do tarot vibes, which I like to call motivational reading. So we're kind of on the
That's
same
nice.
wave.
I
Okay,
like
yeah, kind of
that.
same wave.
That is definitely something different, but it's true. It does motivate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really, because you know what? So I used to get readings from people, and afterwards it was like, what do I do with what you just told me? Basically. You just told me 10,000 years ago I was a queen somewhere. What does that have to do with what I'm going through right now? Because right now I'm stressed and I'm ready to punch somebody in the face.
How am I
Like-
going to benefit from that right now?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't have my little Kingsmen
Yeah.
to go knock people out. You know?
Okay, there you
Off
go.
with his head, it's not working.
It's not working. So I literally, once it kind of fell in my lap, I was like, well, you know, I'm not going to be like everybody else. What do people really need? And it's motivation.
That is so true. I still and it's motivational and it's healing. Obviously, you guys know I'm also medium, intuitive, and it's definitely healing. You know what I mean? But I never really thought of it as like the motivational part. But that's so true.
Yeah.
I love that new intake.
Yeah, because a lot of people,
It motivates them like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
Like, oh,
because
wow.
you do, because they give us guidance to
Yes.
give to you guys, and that guidance does motivate.
Yeah.
So I love that motivational reading.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
what
beautiful.
I've coined myself, motivational energy reading.
Hey,
You know,
I like
you know
it.
what's so funny? I feel like we're so stuck on titles, so you might as well pick one that works.
Basically. Hello.
That's what I know about the lady behind
That
the
is a-
There you go.
So
Our
true.
society is so stuck on titles. So,
Make it work for you.
there you go. Since
That's
you
it.
need one,
Yeah.
let me tell you what I'm gonna do. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to.
Exactly.
So yeah, detox tea, readings, spirit baths. I do spirit baths.
I have to have.
I'm going to ask you, what is a spirit bath? Because I've never had one.
So the spiritual baths that I do are custom for each specific person. So what I do is I basically read your energy and kind of figure out where our energy fields tend to get patches. Okay, they tend to get little pokes and holes, and we feel it, but we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's when a lot of us slip into depression, and we start going through like the mental illnesses, and those correlate to physical illnesses. So the spiritual washes and baths, they're really just release points. So I go in, I figure out like where you need these release points, and I make a bath that kind of caters to that and helps you with that. I've had people take the washes. Some people have seen loved ones, like deceased loved ones. Some people literally got my tongue been in there. One girl said to me, "Oh, how long, you know, on average is the bath?" And I'm like, "Well, however long you get in there." She said, "I've probably been like 15. She was in my tub for 3 hours.
Oh,
well,
wow.
two and a half hours.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
She was in there bawling, crying. It's
That's
a release
deep.
point.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
deep.
release
Wow.
point. While I put you in the tub, I'm also doing the meditation outside. So I'm literally, while you're in the bath, I'm literally going, I don't want to make it sound invasive, but I'm going into your energy
Yeah.
and kind of trying to help you.
Yeah.
hit
Which is
these
what we
release
do.
points.
Exactly.
So you're
Because like when
channeling
I
Yeah.
do my medical intuitive, I'm like, I'm about to go all up in your body. I'm gonna go in your veins and through your
So you know
bones
what's so
and
funny?
all that stuff.
I do that after the spirit wash.
Yeah.
After the spirit wash, because I usually do them in my house because my house I feel like has I set the tone, I set the energy. So after the bath, I usually set them out on my bed. I have a tuning fork, so I'll go over them with the tuning fork, and that's when it's like
You
a
just-
medical
yeah.
week. Yeah,
Yeah, you just go
I've
in.
told women about feminine issues and. This one girl, I was like, you got upper respiratory, something's going on. This was like right at the beginning of the COVID season. She leaves my house. 3 days later, she makes a post. I got diagnosed with COVID.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
that's crazy.
Yeah, but I feel like she just had an upper respiratory because
Yeah.
she went and got some detox tea for me. I was making super syrup, which was like, it was like a elderberry blend.
That, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was elderberry, sea moss. It was a few other herbs just all blended together.
One of my friends said she want one. She in Georgia though.
Terrible. She delivers.
She delivers.
She
Listen, like Twitter, she's
Yeah.
in Georgia.
So anybody, so what's so crazy is one of the first orders that I got for the spirit washes was out of town.
Wow.
I shipped it. I could actually share the post. I shipped it out of town.
That's so cool.
I think she was in Michigan. So, and Texas loves me for some reason. I get so many orders for detox tea and stuff from Texas. I think it's
I said she shipped it.
That could be.
Okay, yeah, but I do shipping. So, yeah, when I ship that though, the spirit wash, I usually ship it with rose petals and Apollo stick, so that they can properly cleanse their area. And the rose petals are the earthy aspect when you're taking the spirit wash. So as we all know, anything we do is elemental, because we are elemental. So it's getting all your elements. I usually give them, so I had a kit at one point. It was incense, candles, the rose petals, and the spirit wash.
That's nice.
Yeah,
So
you
good.
could,
That's what
I need one of those.
Exactly.
You can just drop that off and
I would book me a hotel room just for
listen,
myself.
by
and
myself
put it
with
in
the
the
jacuzzi.
and put it right on.
Yes.
so that's actually what I kind of want to get into. Just booking rooms, and then like if I have enough people, you know, everybody can just pick a time slot.
Yep.
And that way, it's some people are, you know, funny about coming to their houses. And just to be honest, like I said, you know, my house is the way it is. I don't have a lot of different energy in my house. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
Nice and
getting a
peaceful,
hotel
calm.
room
Exactly.
is probably the ideal thing, but it's lining up enough people
Exactly. To be able to do
So
it.
yeah, that's
You can make it like an event or something.
and that's what I think we're gonna do.
Definitely.
I started with tarot reads in the park. I have like a pop-up tent.
Oh, okay.
And so,
That's cool.
yep. So I'm starting with group tarot readings in the park. And so I'm literally just trying to get all this. Prior to October, I was working just a regular.
Yeah, so
9 to 5
tell us
job.
your story. Tell us how everything started to come together for you.
So how this all started was actually in 2014. 2014, my stepfather was diagnosed with lung cancer. And yeah, God bless the dead. He was diagnosed with lung cancer in 2014. And so I started researching Afro-Biomineral health. I found Dr. Sebi.
I've heard of him.
Oh, he was the absolute truth. He cured so many people of diseases. He was living in Brooklyn at one point in New York City, and they took him to court because he put an ad in the New York Times, saying that he could cure diseases. So they took him to court, saying that he was false advertising. He came to court with over 40 people.
That he cured.
With medical documentation, their befores and afters, HIV, herpes, all sorts of incurable cancer, incurable diseases. So I just started researching him, his whole philosophies and everything surrounding him. My stepfather, though, you know, when he was a little older, he was stuck in his ways. He was like, listen.
Like, look, it is what
Now I
it
want
is.
to do all that.
But I understand. Sitting where I am now, I understand. That was my catalyst. That did so much. So he
Set you on your path.
He passed away. After he passed away, that kind of like struck a nerve, because in 2008 I was diagnosed with a corneal ulcer on my right eye. I had blepharitis. I had scarring. I was losing my peripheral vision. Like I wouldn't even be able to see my
Did that
hand
just
right
like
now.
come out of nowhere? Is that hereditary or?
No, it's so they. At first, they thought that I damaged my cornea because I was working in Progressive. I was working in like the little file room, and we were switching over. Like this is old school, so they had like boxes of actual file folders. Yep. So we were going through and switching out their whole filing system. They had like a room with just automated rows. And so one day when I was in there filing, like something hit my face. And so that's kind of where it started. So they thought that I ripped my cornea when the file hit my face, because like the corner of it hit my face. So they thought like the file is what started the rip, because an ulcer is a rip. So literally, and I have pictures. I posted the pictures on Facebook. I had a hole in my eye. It was literally a gray hole on my cornea. And they said, you know, that's possibly where it started. They were swabbing my eye, thinking it was viral. Everything was coming back negative. They literally had no. Let me tell you something. They didn't want to tell. So from 2008 or 9, let me see, 2007 or 8, because I started what you call it in 2009, really early. So 2007 or 8, from then up until, actually it was 2006 I worked at Progressive. 2006 until 2015, I was going to Albany Med Eye Clinic. I had a specialist in Slingerlands. I had a specialist.
So like 9 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. I had a specialist on Hackett Boulevard. That's 2 specialists in the eye clinic, because that's the only eye clinic.
Yeah.
St. Peter's doesn't have an eye clinic. Memorial doesn't have an eye clinic. That's literally the only eye clinic. I had creams. I had a special sterile drop that was $80 for the copay.
And it kept getting worse. That's crazy.
So it got worse because my peripheral vision was going. Yeah. And like a day like today, I would barely be able to be outside.
Wow.
I had to have really dark shades. My eye was constantly draining.
Oh my God.
And this is with the medicine they were giving me. I had a cream, I had a pill, I had a drop.
We had a little bit of everything.
That's all they do is give you tons of medicine.
Literally, that's it. So, in 2015, after my stepfather passed away in 2014, just something clicked in my head. Like, you know what? All that research you did, you have to be able to at least help yourself. I was 215 pounds.
Baby.
One thing.
Yeah,
look, okay, yeah.
Stand up and show. Stand up and show them. Cross that body, baby.
Let's see.
Oh! Yes, honey. And we'll get to that.
We'll get to the detox.
Yes.
We're going to get there. So, 2015, 16, that's when it kind of, 2015. Is when it clicked to me that I was like, you did all this research and what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
You're walking around here and you're not helping. You were preaching to the choir, to your stepfather and your mother when he was sick.
We take the advice to others, but we
gotta
can't take
our
our
we can give it. We can give it real good. I learned that doing the reading. So I can give it real good. And then I'll be like, oh wait, I was talking to me too.
I think that was meant for me too.
No, okay, yeah. You know, I'm still sitting on the side. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I think I should like start implementing some of the things that I learned.
Yeah.
So it really started with me changing my diet. Okay. Before I linked up with this lady. And she told me, like, you know, Lezlee, everything you're saying sounds good, but until you change what you're eating, nothing's good.
Exactly.
Nothing's good.
Yeah.
So I literally ordered a bunch of herbs off of online.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, let's see what happens. So it was literally trial and error. I started with like 2 herbs, then 3 herbs, then another herb. Then somebody actually gifted me an herbal PDF, like an herbal encyclopedia.
Yeah.
And it's downhill from there. I was like, so this does what? And this does
If
what?
I put this and this together and that, hold on, the miracle that comes from it.
When I actually, the formula that I use now, when I actually got that formula down, I was taking that every day. And that's when I started to notice my skin was changing.
Wow.
Like, I have baby pictures of me where I was like her complexion.
Really?
And a couple years ago, I was like your complexion.
That's
Maybe a shade.
crazy.
When you change,
Your skin
body,
color changes too?
Yes.
That's insane.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because certain minerals, we're not made of vitamins.
Yeah.
We're made of minerals, and we're carbon based. So once you start re-entering the carbon and all that stuff, the correct minerals back into your body, it literally activates your melanin. It activates certain things within your body. Yeah, the darkest that I am right now is probably the darkest I've been in my adult life because I was unhealthy. I was unhealthy.
That's crazy.
When I take my herbal tea, like if I take it, I haven't taken it like a week or so. But if I take it and because I use my little weight trainer, go outside in the sun, literally it's like I look like a chicken nugget. They call me chicken nugget.
She said, I look like a chicken nugget.
That's what they call me, chicken nugget. Like, it's so funny. It really does. It activates your melanin. It activates the carbon in your body.
Wow. That is so cool.
So it is. It's, I tell everybody, most people hit me for the detox tea and they're really for weight loss.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's just a small portion.
It can do so much more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I had somebody.
So you do have different kinds of detox teas that you make, or is it just like
So
one specific?
I have. This is the basic regular parasite cleanse detox tea.
That's the one. Yep.
Yep. This is the parasite cleanse detox tea. I do have an immune booster tea though. I have a immune booster. I had a GERD tea that I never really released. I gave it to a couple people, and they're like, "Oh, this is great." But I never released it.
Now, are all these tea on your website?
Oh, so
I'm
you
gonna
can-
go in the bag. Can I go in
Oh, no,
the
go
bag?
ahead.
I'm getting in the bag, y'all.
Go ahead. So
Take this out.
there's instructions in there, and just the yep, it's powder. It's tea powder. I actually have tea balls that I sell.
This is legal, y'all. Don't think this is something that it's not,
tea.
okay? I'm just
It's
it's
tea,
tea.
okay? It's
This is
anything
not a
else.
50 bag,
It's
okay?
tea.
This is tea.
All alkaline.
This is legal.
Parasite
Maybe
detox tea.
Maybe the police is in there, right?
Promoting-
They got pounds of weed over
You
it.
don't
No,
have to
it's
cut
tea.
the lie. Do not cut the lie.
It's tea,
Okay?
okay? Exactly.
We're not doing that kind of stuff today.
No.
So yeah, no. This is the main one though.
Okay.
This I was about to say, like a month ago, maybe about last month, somebody tagged me in a post. She went to her doctor. She's diabetic, and her A1C was at a 0.7. She took her detox tea, went back to her doctor's 2-3 weeks later. She literally side by sided her results. It was undetected.
That's amazing.
And she said it in the post. The only thing she did was the detox
Wow.
tea and the alkaline lifestyle change that I
Exactly.
recommend. I try to tell everybody for the best results.
So what's like the alkaline for those that don't know? Because you know I'm simple.
So,
words out of my mouth. I was about to ask.
Oh, no. Alkaline, I think of battery.
so what's so funny is
I know it's some water.
the way they did that was funny. Alkalining. So I like to think of alkalinity as your energy source.
Oh,
Okay. All our bodies are alkaline. Well, it depends. Your body, if it's healthy, should be in the middle between alkaline and acidic. Okay? Most of our bodies, though, unfortunately, are acidic.
Yeah.
That's why we have diseases. That's why we go through what we go through, because our bodies are overly acidic. The only part of your body that's actually supposed to be acidic for females is your vagina.
Oh, wow.
Your vagina is supposed to be acidic. Everything else in your body is no. You're supposed to be alkaline. You're supposed to be right in that midpoint between alkaline and acid. Now you can be a little bit more alkaline. 0.7, a 7 and above is cool. When you start getting to 9s and 10s in your body, that's not healthy. The same way you can get sick from being acidic.
Yeah.
You can get sick from being
Too
overly
much alkaline. Oh, okay.
Yep. So your body needs that midway. That your body, it's just like life. It's a duality. You
Yeah,
have to have
yeah.
a little bit of both
Yeah.
in order to be whole.
Yeah.
You're not going to be completely whole being too light or too dark.
Yep.
You have to have that.
A little. You have an equal balance. So,
Yep.
can you test your alkalinity?
Yep. All you
I was
need
about
to
how
do,
you do.
all you need to do, you can go right on Amazon, or you can actually go to not Whole Foods. What's that? The Co-op, Honest Way Co-op.
Okay, yep.
Water
Yeah,
Breed
Water
ad.
Breed.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can get the pH strips.
Oh,
All you need is a container of pH strips right in your urine.
that's it?
Yep.
I'm
And
about to go check mine out.
yep, literally, it will
Seriously.
tell you. It's like a scale of like clear to green. I think the strips go, and if it's too green,
It's too much.
it's too acidic.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, too acidic.
Too
Okay.
acidic. Yep. So it literally tests your acid level.
Yeah.
So you can get the pH strips to test your acid level. I actually was trying to get somebody to take the tea, and you know, if
test
they
your
do
strips,
everything that they
yeah.
do for 30 days, somebody that's not, you know,
It won't,
healthy.
it won't be me, you guys. 'Cause, you know, I can't stick to anything for 30 days.
Listen. I'm just keeping it funny.
I'll see if I can find you
listen.
somebody.
No, listen, let me tell you. I
It's
love it
hard
when people
though,
are
right?
honest.
Yeah.
You have to be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
I tell people
Yeah.
all the time, don't just listen to what I'm saying and think this sounds nice and then jump out the window.
Mhm.
Okay, that's why
It's hard work.
so when I first started making these, I literally just made it for 21 days. It was actually called 21 Day Parasite Detox.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I had so many people like, Les, I mean, I want to do it and I see the benefit, but I can't stick to it. So that's when I made, these are 3 and 7 days. I bought 3 and 7 day ones.
Oh,
just,
okay.
these guys can keep in the shop.
Yeah,
selling
yeah,
them.
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so these ones, I tailored it down. So 3 days, that's more for fasting. people
So
that do
3 days and 7 days.
3 days, 7 day. I do 3, 7, 11, 21, and 30.
Okay.
Yeah. So a week.
Yeah.
I feel like for people that are just
And that's
like,
good
I want
because
to
and
see.
then like they'll do this for the week. They'll be like, you know what, that wasn't that bad.
So
Let me try another week. And then they realize already a month went by.
Yes.
And they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did it.
Yes.
And it happened.
Because you know,
that's
sometimes
so
the
true.
mental plays a
Yeah,
trick on them, like, nah, I can't.
So
Because they think of the long run.
the
of
long-
it. But if you think of
I
it
am
small
so glad
version.
that you just said that, because I tell people your weight loss journey, getting healthy, is not a physical journey. It's a mental journey.
It always is.
It is a complete
It is.
mental journey. When I very first started, I've been vegan since 2015-16. When I very first started, it was, I don't want to say it was so hard, but it was hard because chicken was my thing. Okay? I was allergic to fish. I don't really eat beef like that. Like, ever since I was a kid, beef always sat heavy in my stomach. So I never really ate it like that. So my thing was chicken. Chicken. Spicy chicken. I don't care what kind of chicken it was. Lemon pepper it, barbecue it.
Yes.
I'm hungry right now.
She's saying all the good things I want right now.
Lemon pepper.
That's how I felt. Like, so it was literally me just getting over that mental hump of
That's what it is. Because your mental could stop you for
physically
so many
eating
things.
the thing.
Yeah.
And then I realized something. It wasn't the chicken. It was the seasoning.
That you like. That's true.
It's the flavor.
Yeah.
It's not. You know what I did to test myself? I made a piece of chicken and didn't flavor it. I didn't season it. I
It
did
was not
nothing.
good.
Disgusting.
Boring.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Boring.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I took the first bite and I was like,
I don't
ew.
want that.
I want that.
You
I
know,
need more.
My brain was like, okay, this is the person you never invite to the barbecue.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, Leslie, what are you doing?
There's no seasoning in it.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
like the flavor.
Exactly.
I
We
like
all
seasoning.
do.
And so then I started to realize, and this is what I tell people, so when you're first starting your journey, it's good to try to take one thing out while substituting another. You don't just want to jump out the window and go, oh, okay, today now I'm vegan. I'm not going to eat this. God, I'm not going to do this. Okay, because in 2 weeks later, you're going to be like, I like chicken again.
Exactly. And I need a hamburger.
And I need a cheeseburger. There you go.
Yeah.
So no, I went by Wendy's and it was smelling good.
I smelled that for 3 blocks out.
Okay, yeah. So it was literally just like, I tried to explain to people, if you take one thing out at a time, before you know it, you've made progress that you didn't think you could make when you
Baby
first started.
steps. It's all about baby steps. Don't
Yeah.
just
That's
jump
it.
out the window with no parachute on.
There you
Because
go.
you're going to fall right down on
You
your
go
ass.
flat.
Proper
Exactly.
preparation prevents poor performance.
Yeah,
My mother
like
has
that.
said that to me
Exactly.
my whole life.
Proper preparation prevents
Poor
poor performance. I'm going to write that down. Proper preparation. That sounds like Peter Piper picked the pepper. Picked the peppers.
There you go. If you
Proper
properly
preparation.
prepare for what you're embarking on, you are that more inclined to actually succeed in whatever it is you're doing. Your success rate is automatically going to shoot up because you've prepared. You've already said, this is a possibility, this is a possibility, this could happen, but I'm prepared for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that this is going to happen. I expected me to wake up one day craving something that I'm not supposed to have. I expected that. So now I know I have this over here as a substitute. I have this over here in its place. I know that I've already gotten used to this. So it's really about preparation.
Proper preparation
Prevents poor
prevents.
performance.
That's what it is. Prevents poor performance.
Yes, ma'am.
So talented.
Yes, I've heard that one before.
I've
Yes.
never heard that. I
No,
love that.
my mom has said that to me so many times. In my
Mom, why
life.
you ain't tell me that? She said, girl, you better get your ass up, stop playing with me.
Okay.
What you doing with your life?
Hey, I mean, same thing.
You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't proper preparation.
She was
prepared
giving to you in a different
for-
form.
Basically. She just give me that side eye. Okay,
they're
never mind,
like,
Mom.
girl.
Oh, listen, my mom was good with the silent language.
Exactly.
You knew exactly what
What
she
that I
meant.
mean.
She didn't have to say 2
She
words.
was
and you
hitting
were
me
like,
with
you know
that
what?
whip with her eye real quick.
There you go. You know what?
that's
I'm
that.
going to get up and just go and do what I'm
That
She
was
was
supposed
like,
to
never
do.
mind.
I'm gonna
Let
be
me go
very
this way.
quiet
Let me
and go
just
that
go.
way.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
my mom was good for that, so I know about that trick. I'm going to tell you.
So you started the tarot cards first before the detox? Or
No,
did you do
no.
the
So this,
tarot cards?
it's so funny. Detoxing literally changed my life.
Nice.
I was that and breaking up with my ex of 8 years.
Okay.
That would do it.
Sometimes
Let
you
go,
know
that
that new
would do
beginning.
It
You
was
let go of that baggage.
it was a culmination of both. It was a combination
Yeah.
of both.
Yeah.
Okay, it was like, so I tell everybody when you detox. Okay, this is what I don't think we realize. We have two brains. Our body has two brains: your intestine and your actual brain. Your intestine is a brain. Your intestine is not just something that's there to help you digest your food and help you poop it out. No. Your intestine actually has multiple functions. Your intestine is like the gateway because your body is interconnected.
Yeah.
Our organs are So this is the sidebar. This is how I cured my eye with detox.
Wow.
Because your eye health is correlated to your intestinal health. So when I went back without an ulcer, when I went back to Albany Med Eye Clinic for a follow-up, and this was all clear, and they said to me with stupid faces, well, how did you do it? I said, I cleaned my intestine. I detoxed it on the deep. And he said, what? Excuse me? I said, yeah. I said, I thought you guys would know that.
Yeah,
Since you're
like
doctors.
exactly.
Pause. You know what he said to me? He's not a GI doctor. He knows that, but he's not a GI doctor. He's an ophthalmologist. And his only duty was my eyeball, not my intestine.
Wow.
That's how they get you.
Exactly.
They only treat what they're supposed to
Yeah.
treat.
There you
They
go.
don't go to
Instead of
everything
sending you
else.
to
There
who
you go.
you're supposed to be
Or
treated.
instead, he could have just sent me to a GI.
GI.
doctor.
Exactly. If you knew it, why you didn't send me to a GI?
Yeah.
There you go.
Because
So
they wanted the money. They
Yeah,
wanted to keep
always.
coming.
it was almost 10 years.
That's
10 years. And I told you my
That's
one
crazy.
copay was $80
That's
Wow.
insane.
for that sterile drop. A
That wasn't
copay.
doing anything.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Didn't help.
Okay,
at all.
there you go.
Yeah.
So, and it took me detoxing in 6 months. 6 to 8 months. My eyes, I could see. I used to wake up in the morning with a whole bunch of crust. My eye would literally be closed.
Stuck together.
I would have to go in the bathroom and clean it, open it
Wow.
within 6 months.
You cured yourself.
I said, oh,
Amen. God
they
is
are
great.
playing
Yeah.
with
people's
us.
lives.
Yeah.
They are
They
playing
all
with
the
us.
time.
Yeah.
Because
They
it's
are
all
playing with
about
us.
money.
They told
Let
me
them
just
make
wait it out and you'll get a corneal transplant.
9 years later.
A transplant.
Oh my God.
They
Somebody
wanted
else
to
is
take
all their
my
eyes.
eyeball. They wanted to take my
That's
eyeball.
it. Y'all need to get it
crazy.
together, please.
Okay, so it was that cleansing my second brain that made me more aware of certain things, and the breakup honestly kind of had me in like a depressive state where I was like really just spending a lot of time by myself. And this is gonna sound crazy, but I feel like I just woke up one day and I could hear things.
The
I
awakening.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
through all that just alone time and working through myself and being really healthy, it was an awakening. My spirit had literally awakened.
It's insane when it does it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
And it was like, so a little backstory. I had a lot of time like going through different religions, okay, spiritual systems and religions. I had a point where I was going to join the nation, and then I was like really 5%ing, and then I was like really, Black Powering, we're going to start the revolution. And my father, when I was a kid, he was into like Santeria, but my grandparents were really heavy in the church, so I grew up in the church. Like my grandfather has a pew at Mount Olive,
Oh, wow.
like in the church.
That's
So it was like, I feel like everything kind of just,
Prepared you.
yeah,
That's
everything
okay.
kind of just came.
Yeah, that's funny because my
To
mother,
it.
and you know this, Carmen, she had me and my brother go to like everything. Jehovah's Witness, Christian, Pentecostal, Catholic. I'm like, it just, I love it. I love what I got from it, but it also at the same time it confused the shit out of me. I'm like, who don't believe in Jesus? And
Who believes in this?
for
But when
a
you-
long time
but
I
you know
thought
what's so
Jehovah's
funny?
Witnesses didn't believe in Jesus.
When you
But
get
they do,
older,
and I'm just like, oh.
when you get older and you start to realize they all basically say the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They
They
all
just call it a different name.
Yeah.
Everything is so divisive.
Yes.
Because
And then
when
they
you
make
get
it
down
to
to it, you're like, so wait,
It's all
you're
about love.
basically saying the same thing but in a different way.
Yep.
You're saying the same thing as him but in a different way.
Exactly. But yours got these rules,
Yeah,
and yours got
yeah.
these rules,
Uh-huh.
and you're the. and this one's going to hell, and this one's not going to the new world. Or,
This is what's going on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo,
And you're not ascending.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the 4400, but you are.
yeah,
Like,
no, it's just all about love, you guys.
it is.
Seriously, it's just
It really
all
is.
about love. It's that
We are
simple.
all a part of the same
Yes.
universal consciousness.
Yes.
We are all a part of the same universal energy.
Yes. It's love.
Your
and
nationality
yes.
does not make a difference.
Nope, nothing.
None of that. Your
Nothing
spirit,
at all.
your orientation, sexual, none of that
Not a damn
makes a
thing.
difference. There were lesbians. There
Mhm.
were from the beginning of time.
Always.
Okay, so none of that makes a difference.
Nothing has ever changed.
Our
All love.
society is divisive.
Yeah. And
That's
it's been
why
like that
they're
forever.
divisive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Between the religions being divisive, the politics being
Mhm.
divisive, all this other stuff, you know, the races, everything. We are all one. We are all connected, and what connects us is
That's how we're able to. That's how you're able to do mediumship.
Mhm.
That's how I'm able to do card readings and energy readings because we're all the same energy.
exactly.
We're literally all just going at any point in time. And that's why when you meet people, and some people you meet and you're like, I feel like I've known you forever. We're such great friends. And then other people you meet them, you're like, you don't get them.
It's like, I'm not feeling
you
it.
know, it's not right.
Something's not right with you.
Something ain't right.
That's what it is.
Your vibration.
Yes.
Your vibration and their vibration
It's
is
not.
like,
No.
it's the energy. There
Go
you
that
go.
way.
There
Yeah.
you go. It's
Take a look.
Yes.
we are all a part of the same
Yes.
energy source. So whether you realize it or not,
Exactly.
yeah.
That is so true.
Yeah.
So that being your awakening, what happened there? Like, what led you to go the route that you went,
So,
or still going, or you know what I mean?
honestly, I can't say something led me. It was more like I was just pulled.
Yeah.
Because
Because they like drag you.
yeah,
They,
there you go.
they do.
Um,
They're like,
so-
no, you're coming this way. I don't care what you say. This is what you're going to do.
Yeah,
Whether you like it or not.
I had a status message on Facebook I wrote probably like 3 years ago where I was saying, I'm not no Miss Cleo. You won't ever see me doing tarot cards.
Yo, that's my word.
Let me tell you, the universe was like, oh, you
Don't make you swallow that.
You want to be
They
funny?
make you eat all the words.
Yo,
Ah,
they got you.
Yes.
Oh my
With
God,
the cherry
I
on
just
top.
played with the tarot. You ain't gonna see me give me a quote, I'll tell you a fortune. That was my thing. And look, I'm like, God, you funny, huh? You got jokes.
Listen, I don't have it with me, but I bought my first deck, which was the Aleister Crowley deck. I bought that deck about 15, 20 years ago. I was a teenager. And I messed around with it a few times. And so it came with like a little guidebook. And I was trying to read the guidebook so I could get the meanings of the cards.
Yeah.
And I couldn't memorize these card meanings for nothing.
Yeah.
Like nothing seemed to resonate with me or stick with me. And so throughout the years, every once in a while, we just play with them or give somebody like a little fake reading or whatever. You know, practice
Like it's
it.
fun, exactly.
Yeah, there you go. And then literally 2 years ago, one day, I was like going down my news feed and I seen a deck of cards and I'm like, I think I want to buy those.
Yeah.
So I just bought them. I buy so much stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Exactly.
in my brain, I was like, well, you know, you're gonna buy them, you're gonna play with them, then you're
Yeah,
gonna put
put
them
it
away,
away.
you're never
Yeah.
gonna see them again.
But that ain't what happened.
No, they called
The
you.
universe had a whole nother,
Whole nother
plan
plan
for you.
Exactly.
They like, look,
I got
we
that.
gonna pop it up on that timeline and get you to get this
Yeah.
right now.
I got that deck, and you know, you clean them, then you sleep with them to get them.
Your energy
Yeah.
on them. Yep.
I woke up in the morning and I heard a voice say, "Now go live."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, "For what?"
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna talk about?
I don't even remember what these cards mean. Why am I going live? So I didn't go live. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't go live that day. Like a week or two later, when I finally felt like, okay, I'm let me just see what
Throw
I'm
it
gonna
out
do.
there,
Because by
exactly.
then I was used to going live. I would go live for like an hour, 2 hours, and just talk about the Matrix, and I was one of those conspiracy theory people. And so that's why I have 4,000 followers. The bulk of
Yeah.
those people came from me
Wow.
running my mouth,
Exactly.
talking about some, we need to wake up, we need to do this, we need to do that. I'm like,
You got them, honey. You got them all.
Somebody
Okay.
said on there.
Look, there was a reason why they started following
It
you.
was prepping them.
You know what I mean?
What's going on now?
I tell
Exactly.
people that all the time.
Yes, it's a
Literally,
reason.
the universe, and I tell
Brings
people when I
it
do
right
these
to
readings, because what I have in store,
Mm-hmm.
I know they brought me here
Yep.
for a reason.
Yes, for your reason.
Yes.
Exactly.
They are literally taking me down the path. Honestly, like everything's a step. It's a step. It's a step. So that day, I finally decided, like, okay, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna pull these things out and go live. I was so nervous. I turned the camera on and I titled it like free readings or whatever. So many people.
I could imagine how many people.
And I was like, wait a minute, I'm not ready for none of this. I had the cards and I'm shuffling, and in my mind, I'm saying to myself, I don't really know all the card meanings. So I'm like, like spirit ancestors.
Somebody help me.
Yeah,
Help me.
Help me.
Okay, you guys got to help me out do this. Y'all told me to try, so I'm gonna try.
Yep.
And that's when
help,
I realized.
You surrendered at that time.
That's when I realized it's not about memorizing books. Just shut up, Lezlee.
Yep.
And they will
Just
tell
you what to say.
everything
All of that.
you need to know. And I tell people now, these are literally just like
Tools.
Yep. They just guide the energy.
It's for more of a visual for them too, for the person you're listening to.
Yeah. So that's literally how it started. It literally started with me just snapping into one day, the voice going, "You're gonna go live," and I was like, "No, I'm not." Everybody,
Like, yes, you are.
Yes, you are. And I was like,
Okay.
all right, if that's what you say. And then it was so funny because I think I had about 5-6 months of tarot card readings, and the universe snatched my job. I was working for Cornell University.
Wow.
Snatched that. Whoop, whoop.
Nope. This is what you're gonna
They
be
like
doing
to
now.
say what you do.
Well, because
Exactly.
listen, I have been saying to myself, when I created Detox Tea, I was still working for St. Peter's doing asthma education. And so when I created the Detox Tea, I was saying, like, I really feel like I don't want to work for anybody.
Yeah.
Okay? I was like, I don't really feel like, I feel like it's killing me.
Yes.
I go to work
It's just
every day.
weighing you down and
So
occupying your time.
Made you quit your
I
job.
had the easiest jobs.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, when I worked for St. Peter's Health, their asthma education, and then converting over to Cornell's Healthy Neighborhoods, I didn't have to go to work and check in. I checked in from my phone. I did visits. I did in-home visits, and I gave people cleaning supplies and stuff like that.
Simple.
I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was go up to our main site, get buckets, make
That's
sure I
it.
was
And
reporting
take it.
in,
Yeah.
make sure I was doing my required number of visits, and I was. Somebody called Cornell and told them that I was doing lives and stuff during company time.
Oh,
Haters.
haters.
Yes. And then they started questioning me where I was on this
Oh,
day, at this
baby,
time.
that's
And let me tell you something. By the time they did that, I was so
Already set.
I was so in my soul was just like,
You just trusted where you were going.
So you know how you have an option. You
Yeah.
can sit and lie and baffle them with bullshit. And if I'd have did that, I would have kept
You
my,
would've kept-
I'd have kept my
exactly.
job. I'd have kept my job. I could have sat there and said, that was just a misunderstanding, and I was doing this and I was doing that, and you could call. I could have people that
Pick
I
up
could
the
have
phone.
lied.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. They would have lied for me. I could have literally went the whole time down. They asked me where I was. I was like, you know what? Honestly, I don't even know.
I can't remember. When?
I don't-
What day?
What were you
Oh,
doing?
What? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know.
Exactly.
She was like my supervisor. She was like, Lezlee, really? Yeah.
Yeah, basically. I just
She
don't know.
cried.
She didn't want to
My
let you go.
supervisor cried.
She didn't want
I was like, what are you crying for? I'm going to be great.
Yeah, exactly.
She didn't realize what I was saying to her. Listen, I didn't have enough gumption to just quit
Yeah.
and rely on myself.
Yeah.
I didn't have the balls to do it. So the universe said, well, guess what?
Well,
We're
We're going to
We
snatch
gonna
it right from you.
And that's what happens. Because a lot of times we'll say, I don't want to be at this job anymore. I want to change.
For
I
years.
want this. I want
For
to do
years.
this. And we don't ever do it.
Mhm.
So the universe
Trust
makes a
me.
different decision for you. Like,
Yes.
all right, this is what's happening.
Honey,
Because I've been there.
Yeah.
So I
I
understand.
retired from my job. I was at 20 years when I wanted to leave that job, probably 3 years into that shit.
Yeah.
I stood there for 20 years and did not want to leave because I love my guys that I take care of. You know what I mean? And that's what kept me there. Not the loyalty to the company because they could go screw themselves. But the loyalty, my love for my guys that I take care of. And I always had that guilty, like, I can't leave them. You know what I'm saying? I can't leave them. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I need to make sure they're good and taken care of and all this stuff. But like you said, the way it works, it's like, listen, you're gonna leave you because they're holding you back and they're stressing you out.
That's what it was.
It's not the guy stressing me out; it's the whole
the
company that don't
it's the
work
company.
it, okay,
Yes.
correctly. And y'all know me, y'all know who I'm talking about. But I ain't even gonna say their name because I don't know them. They don't get no recognition.
I'm glad I said my two
Ron
former
down.
previous employers on this slide.
They ain't getting no promos.
Okay.
Okay. So, but yeah, that's how it works. God just was like, you know what, enough's enough. Take it and go. And I retired. They were like, you retired? I was like, yeah, I put my 20 years in. I'm done. And I already had all this stuff, but it just allowed me, and I still have my home care business that I do, but that's my business. You know what I'm saying? So everything that I do now is mine, and it's not like them and going by their rules and their two-facedness or their lack of compensation. Okay, guys?
And that was my thing. That was my thing, both of my jobs. So when I left Cornell, I was making like $18. That ain't shit. I mean, not when you got bills to pay, car note, car insurance, rent, NIMO, blah blah blah. You gotta, when you're single, you don't have kids. You don't get no food there. You don't get no. You don't get nothing. Food's not cheap.
No, it's not. I'll be looking at buy coupons all the time. Who's selling them? Let me get.
Okay, there you go. No, I'm serious. If you got food there,
I'm so serious.
Look, holla at her.
And we know we got the extra bonuses on that.
Okay, look.
You got something to spare.
Look, we'll tell y'all later. Not a lot.
We are just playing.
We don't want to go to jail.
No.
Hit the DM.
We'll connect.
It really made me go, for as much energy as I put into y'all, I still would need a second job. I still would need to do this and move around and have a side hustle. And so if I can put that much energy into y'all can't even make sure I'm straight.
Seriously. Yeah, I was literally working like over 100 hours a week at my job. Yeah, killing myself because the only way you made a decent anything is if you did overtime.
And then what's crazy is the overtime they take half of it, so it's like you only really getting your regular check after putting in.
Yep, that's why a bitch would claim no. So
that was me working at the Village. I had a point. I was doing CNA work, working in Cahoes at the Village. Oh, I'll do 12-hour shifts, but y'all gonna give me all my money. I went right to the little $99. How many? I got $9.
Let me get all of that. They ain't gonna be robbing me.
Especially when you don't have other dependents.
Yeah.
The government's like this.
All the time.
I want it all.
They trying to break, like, yo, can I get some gasoline or something?
Oh, no, they're not even gonna give you none. They're not even gonna spray wrong none.
All hard.
Okay.
Like,
so this is why I stress to people now the importance of making your own business.
Yes.
Finding what your niche is, and I hate to say it, somebody's that's watching this might get a little mad at me. Guess what?
Suck it up, buttercup.
Y'all know me, so you know I don't care. Finding what's gonna work for you is not attaching to a fact. It's not everybody's selling lashes, so I'm gonna sell lashes. Everybody's selling detox tea, so I'm gonna sell detox tea. Because now 50 million people join the bandwagon. Now I see 50 million people selling the ISO tea and the coffee, some kind of coffee, something that's gonna make you shit. If it's already a detox mixed with coffee,
it's gonna make you go.
Okay, you're gonna be in the bathroom like, I can't get out of here. Bubble. Trying to send SOSs to people and come get you out. Yeah, it's literally you finding what sits right in your spirit. You finding yourself. So this is what I say in a lot of the readings. If you invest the time to really sit within yourself and find yourself, you will find what's right for you. You'll find what kind of person you really should be with. You will find what kind of, job or
gotta do a lot of
career you should really
digging, soul searching.
Taking that mask off.
But it's being serious. It's doing it serious.
You gotta do that work.
Yeah, you gotta do that. Because a lot of people don't want to do that.
They don't want to put the work in.
Let me tell you, nowadays it's all about a status message. It's all about a fad and a status message. I got sage and I'm cleansing it.
Yeah.
You're saging your house with your windows closed.
But are you really
saging, or you're saging and you got the windows up, but you spoke no intention. You're just burning the damn sage, going through your house. Okay? So it's like, don't just do things because it's a fad, because you see somebody doing it, because
do it with the right intention.
Yeah, do it because it sits right with you. because that's what's calling from your soul.
Exactly.
That's how you know.
That's when you gotta get in touch with your soul.
I had after the whole Beyonce when she came out with Lemonade, everybody was Oshun. Everybody was Oshun. Everybody's whatever. Prior to that though, I had a nice young lady tell me that Oshun had my head. I'm weird in the sense that I don't like subscribing to things. I'm not going to just initiate to something because you told me. I'm not just going to give up a part of me because this sounds good. So when that whole, thing went through and everybody's Oshun, and somebody had already said to me, Lezlee, she's like your mother, she has your spiritual head.
You're gonna have to rewind. Oshun. I remember you saying Lemonade, and then you lost me with the Oshun. What's that?
So Oshun is one of the Orishas in Santeria. So they have Orishas / deities, and what it is.
So y'all might have saying she was with the Illuminati or whatever.
So no. Okay, so no Illuminati, and so let me tell you something. A lot of people are so misinformed, and that's because the Matrix society wants that.
Yeah, I believe that.
Okay, we are spiritual by nature because we are spirits. We are spiritual beings. You are innately spiritual. They are literally selling it back to us in different forms. And in the same token, they are fear-mongering spirituality so that we stay away from it.
Yeah.
Think of how our communities would be if everybody was spiritually sound.
So much better.
There you go. If everybody was spiritually aware, everybody was aware of energy, everybody was aware of how just we interact. Okay, how what I do can affect you, how what you do can affect me. Okay, we were just aware of each other on different levels. That's what spirituality makes you aware of.
Yeah.
So they've demonized it.
Yeah.
A lot of things that we consider witchcraft and voodoo and bad and negative are alchemy. They're spiritual practices. Alchemy is literally just transmutation. So that's me taking water and making it ice. I've transmuted it from one state to another. So in spirituality, transmutation is I was feeling down and depressed, now I'm happy.
Transformative.
There you go. I've transmuted that negative energy into positive energy. Okay? So, in spirituality, spiritual systems like Santeria and Ifa and Voodoo, and it's so many. Okay? In these spiritual systems, it's basically transmutation. They are making us afraid of transmutation. When we see altars in like movies and stuff, they're like, it's an altar, everything on there is elemental. They are usually, most altars anyway, they're calling to ancestors, they're calling to loved ones that have passed away, they're calling to like an Oshun, or so an Oshun, an Obatala, Shango. I'm trying to think of ones that are
I heard of Shango. I heard he's a powerful one, right?
Yeah, they're all powerful.
Oh, okay.
They all
Shango's a guy though, right?
Yeah. They all Obatala's a guy too. They all control different elements,
is there
different
like 6
energies.
Seven.
The 7 African powers, 7 Orishas.
Okay.
Yep. So they basically all control different elements. They have guardianship. I don't want to say control. They have guardianship over different elements, different aspects of our life. Okay. So when the lady said that Oshun was my head, that just means that her and her energy is the ruling energy over, like how we say I'm a Gemini.
Yeah.
I'm a Virgo.
Exactly.
I'm a Capricorn.
Exactly.
Okay. So it's like I have Oshun energy.
Yeah.
I have a lot of, and I do.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Oshun energy. And it's funny because I have Oshun as a mother and Shango as a father.
Wow, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So some people don't have dual.
Yeah.
Some people just have one. Some people have multiples.
Yeah.
So.
Because I know, like, with me, I know Thoth, and I didn't even know who he is, and I still don't even know all of that.
So Thoth is.
He came to me.
That's Kemetic sciences.
And Khalees, the one with all the arms.
Kali,
yeah.
Kalima.
Yeah, she came
So
to me.
she's actually, she's dope though.
She's creating
You call Kali, I was about to say,
yeah.
you call Kalima when you're ready to destroy old parts of yourself.
Nice.
So for shadow working, Kalima is wonderful to work with for shadow work. When you're trying to destroy those old habits, when you're trying to destroy those old beliefs, when you're trying to literally move yourself from an old stage to a new stage, you call Kalima.
Yeah.
And she will come through and
she just came to me a couple times. I'm like, I don't even know. I literally had to draw them both down. And I was, my one girlfriend, Elise, you met her. She does sound bowling. She did a attunement on me for Reiki. And I just see her. I'm like, you know what? I just saw this lady. And there's like a lady. And she told me it was. And I had to Google it, of course. But then Doc came to me in a class I was taking.
I was going to say he's business, education.
Yeah, he came to me in a class for, I was blending, channeling, you know, stuff like that. And we did a meditation, and I'm just, what is that? And he was huge. And I just remember his head being like of a bird, yep. And then his, but like a man body, like huge with armor. And I never seen that in my life before. So I wrote it down on my thing, and then like years later, or like a year later, I was just Googling, I'm like, that's him. Who was that? And then I just started going, oh my God, wow, it's so crazy. But
So
they will come to you guys.
You know, it's so funny. Most of the stuff we see today that we associate with Illuminati, you know, everybody's like, oh, they're throwing up pyramids and they're doing this, and these are mudras. They move your energy.
Yep.
People don't realize a lot of our entertainers are actually showing us science, breaking our things. But the powers that be are making it into something else
all the time.
Okay,
Exactly.
so we're like, oh God, how are all these entertainers fake bloods? They're not throwing up bloods and signals. They're throwing up mudras. Yes, no, they really are. And if you, now that we have Instagram and you can see like some of their inner, you know, how they actually are, you can tell.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody's paying attention, but a lot of these
they have
artists,
crystals
there you go.
everywhere.
A lot of these artists are
And
real
yes,
spiritual. This didn't just happen overnight.
Because that's how they get all that stuff. Their music and artists is just in. We get it in communicating like that, but they get it in their music and poetry and in their art form.
It
comes right through them.
If you meditate and if you get familiar with yourself, you will literally manifest things you have never imagined. You can manifest things you have never, or the things you have imagined.
Yeah.
You will begin to physically manifest.
Definitely.
I won't tell because but when I say I'm not lying, the things that I manifested, okay, I'll just leave it there.
Yes.
The things that I manifested and not material. I'm not necessarily talking about like material stuff.
Exactly.
I'm talking about new energy, new trains of thought. Me even doing spirit washes were all manifestations. They were all things that I've seen myself doing and
started doing.
So I tell everybody, okay, you might get an idea for something, but until you actually physically put the work in.
Thank you.
Yep.
Who cares if it fell in your lap if you don't work what falls in your lap?
Exactly. They're giving it to you. It's just whether or not you're going to take it and do something with it.
Okay, because when I realized that I could hear and see things and read cards, if I never cultivated it, if I never actually, you know, slept with the cards and put in interviews with my cards and
like they
all types of stuff.
Live.
There you go, and went on live and actually, so that you said the biggest thing right there, if I didn't begin to trust and listen to
and surrender
my intuition and my voice, because that's a lot of people's issue.
Yeah,
a lot of people doubt themselves and don't follow that voice. They go, why would I think that? And they just keep on going. Like, no.
There's a reason why. They put it in your head for a reason.
Yes. They're too afraid to even try.
Yeah.
Fear is what stops them.
Nothing goes in fear.
And I tell a lot of people, their biggest enemy is their self.
Yep.
Your
When we were just talking about the detox, what did I say? It's a mental journey.
Your mental is so powerful. It's ridiculous. When you get to control your mental and fluctuate with it, or whatever the word is. Like I tell everybody, like everybody can do that. That's our God-given gift. Everybody can do it. It's just whether or not you open yourself up and choose to do it. You know what I mean?
I tell people when they ask me, you know, how did you learn how to read cards? And I'm like, I didn't. It learned me. Okay. But I tell everybody, just because I read tarot doesn't mean.
I like the way you say it, tarot. Some people see it like that too. That's so cute. I like that.
It doesn't mean I'm the only person. There are thousands of people on YouTube. Okay, and then I say this is not the only form of energy. This is not. Okay, you can do so much. The Reiki. Okay, once you follow yourself though, that's when you'll find your form of divination.
Yeah.
That's when you'll find your form of healing. Something happened.
I think somebody pulled your phone.
Oh, let me see.
Hold on a second, guys. Check the technician.
I need a refill.
Well, it's funny because I actually wanted to. Nope, it stopped. It says share the IG live. Yeah, probably.
Because you only could be on for so long. Maybe?
Probably on Instagram. That's probably what it does. So I'm just gonna restart.
We're gonna take an intermission, guys, as I refill my cup. Thank you very much.
Because so what I wanted to do was I wanted to maybe pick somebody from the live and do give them a card reading. And one of you two, because I gave you a reading before, so I kind of
did.
Yeah. So there you go. I'll get to you.
I got my reading. That's why I was like, oh, I need to get her on here. She's good. Yes, I'm looking for the good.
Okay, so that just restarted. So I'm sorry to everybody on Instagram land. Okay, I didn't realize that Instagram only let you do it in probably hour blocks or something.
Yes.
So I probably should have gotten this. We'll pick somebody off of
you want me to
guys.
bring your phone call?
No. So I just wanted to pick somebody, but because I just restarted mine, it won't probably be anybody on there.
Just
you could just pick somebody.
I'm about to say it says only one person now. I don't know who the one person is.
Well, why don't you just do her reading?
Okay, that's fine.
Anybody that want to read and say me.
If you guys want a reading, raise your hand.
Say me.
Comment when you guys jump in.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, here we go. My son is on, but he ain't getting no reading. I can read you. Clean your room.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, baby. I love you.
Wait a second. He's probably like, you know what? I'm getting off of you.
Like,
Yeah, like I'm
popping
off right now.
But I'm very
What happened?
Come on, Mom.
Come on, Mom.
Look, he did it off. Love you, Bill.
That's so funny.
You'll be back on share.
Okay, so as always, first and foremost, I want to thank saints, spirit guides, and ancestors. We're going to thank our most benevolent entities and energies. Okay, we're going to thank them all for their love, guidance, and protection during these readings. Okay, so we're going to thank our shadow team and our light team, as above, so below, as within, so without. And we are going to ashe the ancestors. Ashe, ashe to all the ancestors, as their story was written, so is our own. So,
Love y'all.
why do I feel like you're a little nervous? I don't know.
She's picking up on your energy, honey.
Listen.
It's like the calm before the storm.
Always.
Okay, so that's your energy then. That's just your energy. So you can't mind me because I don't really read the cards as they're, I guess, supposed to be read.
I'm the same way. I just put them wherever you tell me to put them.
I just kind of do whatever.
That means it's
So that's funny because I knew that looking at you. So okay. So first and foremost though, one of the biggest things that I got from just your energy is, like I said, the calm before the storm. So it's like, what they're telling me is you really have to work on how you view yourself. Okay? How you view yourself is one of the major things that hold you back. You have kind of this stagnation with your ideas and things that you want to put out, things that you want to do, and it's because of how you view yourself. So you have to really get in this. You need a new energy. You need, like you said, a spirit watch would probably really be good because you have kind of stagnant energy that you kind of need to clear out. Okay. You had, I want to say probably around 21-ish, you you had a situation and that still weighs really heavy on you, and you have to, okay, you really have to work through these, energy blockages that you have. And it's like, I think you've done certain things trying to kind of get past it, but you kind of rerouted right back to unknown. So you have to
progress.
Yes,
definitely.
I still got to do her Reiki. I know, baby. Working on the whole allergy effect.
Not like I'm not trying.
No, but let me tell you
I'm
something.
on the mission.
I
We're
tell
gonna get it
people,
done.
I tell people all the time, these are never one-time events.
Yes.
Your healing is an everyday process.
Yeah.
Okay? Just when you think you've taken one step forward, you'll take 3 steps
back.
back. And now you need to go up 5 steps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So it's like, what they're saying is, and so that's probably why. So what they're saying is, you have friends, people around you, somebody around you that is able to do this, but guess what? So when they actually go to do it, you have to take this completely serious. You have to submerge yourself and allow yourself to let go. Because I feel like maybe you tried to do something before, but you didn't completely release. You didn't completely let go. Like a part of you maybe didn't believe that it was going to work, or you weren't too sure how it was supposed to work, and so that kind of blocked it. So if she does your Reiki next time, this time or whatever, completely just surrender to it.
Well, we have to do it.
Yeah. We're going to do it this week.
No, but what I'm saying
Pending
is,
allergies.
there might have been, maybe you went to like therapy or something, or
therapy.
Yeah, okay, and you didn't really give that 100%.
Well, I still was going through the grief of mother, so it's like that whole process still healing.
Yeah. So you have to just you have to just allow divine timing to take its course. Okay? Because what is in store for you, you need these negative experiences for you. And you see, I threw negative in quotations. Okay. So in order for you to be a light for somebody else, you have to come through your own darkness. So you're in a stage right now where you're coming through so you can be a light for somebody else. You have this amazing light that you're going to share with other people. I actually think they're going to do like, what's that called? You said motivational, but like way more people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's it called? We do like guest speaking and
conferences and stuff like that?
yeah, but you'll be like a
professional speaker. I know
okay, along those lines, because I can see you.
But traveling and
There you go. Because I can see you. So where I'm seeing you right now, you're in like a gymnasium in front of children or teenagers, or like how colleges have like a college classroom is more of an auditorium with a bunch of chairs. So you're in like a space like that, and you're just giving to people. But in order for you to get there,
go through mine.
Yeah. Okay, you have to go through yours. And so even now, you kind of battle with like this depressive energy. Like sometimes you're 100%, and then other times you're like, I don't know about anybody. I don't like I'm not. Yeah. That actually is rooted in 2 relationships. You had 2 relationships that were not there. You go. So that's rooted in that. So that's what you really need to start working through. And yeah, that's how I look at it. So that's, I hope you came around, because just like you, I was in a situation, got out of it, and was like, these releases, that's what I'm saying. Everything you think was negative, it's a part of you. It's a part of you. So you're actually going to release 2 more books. Okay? Maybe you might just think it's going to be 1, but you're going to release 2 more books. And I think one of them, the 3 of these books are what is going to propel you more into the public eye. these 3 books, the trilogy of these 3 books is gonna be like where I was, where I am, and where I'm going to be. Okay? That's going to propel you further, like, than you even imagined. Okay? But really, keep up with your meditation, keep up with your mantras, okay? Keep putting your intention for what you really want to come. And it'll come. It will, because you have a whole team, which she can never see. We have a whole team. Like, nope, we're doing this to you for a reason. But play your position while we play ours. Teamwork makes the dream work.
All the time.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, so, just, how do y'all want to do this to me?
That's the way they do it, baby.
Yeah, no, it's funny because, yeah, and there you go. So yeah, that whole situation, you're going to end up with somebody, if you're in a situation coming out of the relationship, still in that back and forth, like, maybe this person's going to change, or I want this person to change even though we're not talking. I hope this person will change and we can probably work some things out, or blah, blah, blah. No. What I'm saying is the energy, this energy that's here is like, if this is not a person, then somebody you had that energy with is coming back around you. So even though you want nothing to do with this person, they're probably going to try their hand again with the I've changed.
I'm sorry.
I'm not, I'm sorry. I've changed. I'm going to be somebody completely different. I didn't mean any of their folks. Okay, I'm going to be completely frank.
And I feel that, so
they're completely different.
She's like this.
They're
doing the Matrix.
Yes.
They're a little bit narcissistic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Miss Lee.
Complete narcissist. Like, didn't no real regard for your emotions, your space, your nothing. Nothing whatsoever. So, we come back around, give me the boot, because it's not looking good whatsoever. But, you will have. And so, the Ten of Pentacles, I like to think of as like, things kind of gelling together, home life, but they're really telling me that this is more you, not necessarily like somebody else, but this is you taking more control over your emotions, which in turn is going to give you a better, stable home life. Okay, because right now something with your home life is not as stable as you want it to be. And so in order for you to reach that stability, you really have to ground what you're doing. Everything. You need to kind of get a better grasp on where you're going, where you see yourself at, what you really want for this stability. Because it's coming. You're going to have this stability. But it's your...
it's not spirit, y'all. It's not spirit. It's the girls in the other room.
It's your... it's your emotions you want to check. And it's also... So I kind of feel like you have another idea for a business venture that you want to kind of go into, delve into. And they're telling me to tell you, before you spend a dime, investigate and really research every single avenue of whatever this is that you're trying to get into. Don't go into this just because it sounds nice or just because you can do one aspect of it already. Really make sure that you research. Really make sure that you know exactly what you're getting into. Even if it's something like Forex or trading, but I definitely see money exchanges. And they're telling me just to make sure that you yes. You want to research every aspect of it before you jump out. So to speak.
With no parachute on.
That's
not good. Well, can you do me? Can you do me real quick? Look,
I
like
sure
a little
will.
kid.
I'm gonna give you one of these Starseed cards because I love Starseed cards.
I am so a Starseed. I'm from over there. I got my whole Lemurian and everything.
Oh, so I'm Palladian. Nice to meet you. Somebody told me I was Palladian, and I was like, well, what do I do with that? This one? So this So this could mean a few things. This could mean pregnancy. This could mean, so I didn't actually take it as pregnancy. I actually took this as saying you were coming into something more fruitful. Yep, that you were actually in the process of making more things come into fruition, more things that you wanted, more, because you have this, the Emperor, I really feel like you're working for stability. The Ten of Pentacles, it's like you are really working for stability. You're really trying to make sure that all your ducks are in a row, that you have everything that you need. You want generational wealth. You just don't want a couple dollars.
No.
Yeah, so it's like you really are working on, and this is premature, so it's like you're not quite there yet, but you're working. Okay, because if this was upright, this would say you have already planted the seed. You had to plant it. So you're still working on making things stable for the future, for your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, but you're just not quite there. So yeah, that's what this is.
Definitely in respect.
That's why we grinding so hard.
Yeah.
We gonna get there, watch us.
Hold on, okay. I was at this YBB marketplace, Young, Black, and Bossy, and it was just inspirational in the least to see so many of us.
Yes, that's what we love. Exactly.
In our own trades, in our own, everybody's just out there representing what they're doing. There was no, competition.
Exactly. It's
it was
supporting each other,
love
empowering each other, uplifting and inspiring. That's what we're all about. That's why we do what we do here, because we want to give other people the opportunity, the platform to come on and get your story, your products, your services out for everybody to see. Support, because we know the struggle it can be trying to do it all by yourself.
When I say spirit never lets me down, so this right here actually goes with the card that you asked me about, the beautiful Empress. Okay, this is the creation card. And it says, being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. You are going to, I tell you, you have this light. And this light is going to help so many people. You couldn't even imagine. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, like I tell everybody, just as universe, ancestors, God, spirit, whatever you want to call it, just as they have led these paths for us, that don't mean we don't go down. It takes us to put the work in.
Yeah, definitely.
There you go.
It's our choice at the end of the day.
There you go.
It's
it
our
takes
hard work to
us. So that's why I say I call these motivational readings.
Yeah.
Because I like to, just like that, I want you to know this is your possibility. Okay, you have that potential and that possibility. Now from here forward, it's up to you to put the work in.
That's what I say. I don't call it. Look, I don't tell you the fortune. I just give you the guidance, and I pray that I receive it right.
I'm actually wrapping up book 2, right?
Yep. Yes, she is, honey.
Yeah. Congratulations. Okay, congratulations.
Yes.
You got 3 of them. You got 1 more after this one.
And I already have a title for the 3rd one. See? The 3rd one plus another one in the mix.
Exactly.
There you go. With those first 3, I really feel like those 3 are interconnected.
They are.
Yep, and those are the 3 that are really going to be your...
The first one is out now. The second one is the trilogy from it. That's going into it, but a little deeper.
Yes.
Yeah. You're going to be all right. Trust me.
Yes, baby.
You just put those books out there and promote those books to them.
Those I'm doing.
That's behind the mask. Go grab your copy, y'all.
Yes.
Amazon. Anywhere.
It's on Amazon.
You can call me for it. Get signed copies.
Exactly. We got them on deck.
Barnes and Noble, Walmart, Target.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Walmart, Target. Now y'all know if you can't go nowhere, you can get to Walmart and Target.
Exactly.
Okay. Where's the book at? Where's the book at? Wait, where's the book at? Where's the book at? Y'all know.
Yes, honey.
Okay,
Come and get it. Come and get it.
She playing games. We about to show this thing. Okay. Y'all know. I've been in Walmart 80 times in this whole pandemic. I swear, 80 times a week. So you can get to Walmart. You can get to Target.
Grab your copy.
Okay.
The Mask Behind the Mask. Sheena Gordine.
Because it's online.
Okay, so you can Google it.
Get it online.
The Mask Behind the Mask. Sheena Gordine.
And it's catchy. You can't tell me that title's not catchy.
Look at that whole cover, y'all.
Catchy.
Let me do the Instagram zoom in. All right, Facebook, you're gonna get it too. Ooh.
It's 2 of them.
Whoa.
I think it's 3.
Oh, it's 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, but that's why, that's what we're all about. We're all about bringing people up, helping them, inspiring them, showing the love, because we need to stick together as a, as a unit
Yes.
to help each other grow.
Yes. I feel like in this day and age, it should really be us against, and I say us, but I mean everybody. It should be us against corporations, us against politicians,
exactly.
us against the matrix.
Yeah.
That's
anything
where the
that's
real
negative,
fight is.
the positive against the negative.
There you
Let's
go.
there.
That's really where our true fight lies, outside of our daily fight within ourselves.
Exactly.
That's where our true fight lies. Okay, so we need to get off of all the
all the extra stuff.
discriminatory, anything divisive.
That's not for our highest and best.
No,
Take it and go.
it's not. There are so many of us that sit on social medias and we're aging ourselves because we're so worried about stuff that is so far beyond our control. Oh my God, is this politician gonna do this? Is this gonna do this? Who's gonna do this? Worry about what you can control. Worry about what you can change.
And what you can contribute.
First, there you go.
Seriously.
Your greatest contribution to society is going to be you.
Yeah.
What you bring forth.
What
Who you really
bring
are.
to the table.
And not even in a physical sense. What you bring to the table spiritually and energetically. Okay, I can give you $2 if you need something. But if I can actually help you so that you can create the money yourself, I've done something greater than just give you $2.
I can cook you a fish, but if I can teach you to fish,
there you go.
you can cook your own damn fish. Okay?
There you go. There you go.
That's
So
why
it's
my
like,
babies are fishermen. And fisher ladies. Kiki dive.
All these bucks.
Exactly.
Like, hey now.
Kiki be out there fishing.
Literally, that's what it comes down to. Just being the best versions of ourselves.
Yes. And always.
That's my saying.
Yeah.
That's my saying.
And always reaching, aspiring to be better and better and better. Yes. Don't ever settle. Just because you feel like you're in a good position right now, continue to learn. Continue to motivate yourself to learn, to try different things, to uplift yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever. Because once you get stagnant, that's it. It's over. Say, come on, you're going to be there for a minute. You got to keep pushing forward.
If you watch any of my lives, my closing line says, your physical health affects your spiritual and emotional health, and your spiritual and emotional health affects your physical health. We don't realize that. We literally don't realize.
It really does. It's
how
right
much.
up in you and it manifests.
Yes, it
And all that
does.
nastiness.
Yes. A lot of the people that are so nasty and negative, they don't even realize
How much gunk they have in them. So much.
Yeah.
I be like,
yes.
hold on, I'll be putting vacuums in there.
Suction.
Take it out and refill it in. Come on, you guys.
Yes.
And they be like, what? I feel you tugging on my stomach. I'm like, that's all damn. I'm just the
okay. I'm just the middleman.
You got a lot of shit in there that's hanging out. Okay, be thankful.
Yes.
It was like you're pulling my organs out. I said they were pulling all that negative gunk out. Just refilling it.
Oh, so
good stuff.
Speaking of which, before I do your reading, so I need everybody to keep a close watch out for me. Okay, in the next month or so, I'll be giving in conjunction with Mr. Bates. Okay, aka I Fix Tech on Instagram. His name is I Fix Tech.
Shout it out.
He's a tech specialist. Yes, and TEX. I think he spells it. And on Facebook, he's David Bates. Okay, so he's going to be my partner in crime. We're going to do a healing retreat. Nice. We're going to do ayahuasca. We're going to administer ayahuasca. We're going to administer, there's 3 herbs. I'm drawing a blank right now, so please forgive me. Ayahuasca, rapé, and what's the third one? Ayahuasca, rapé, and I can't think of the other one right now. But so literally what those are, when you were saying the releases and the cleanses, so ayahuasca was one of the original native herbs. They would,
is that drink that they drink and you go like, woo,
no. So that would be more like shrooms or something.
No, that's
ayahuasca
a drink.
is administered in your nose.
That's a drink. My girlfriend Elise told me. It's a drink, and they drink, and it sends you.
Yep. So that's probably the wrapping.
Okay.
Because that's a 2-part drink.
Okay.
One part of it activates the other part of it. You have to do it like timed or whatever.
Oh wow.
Yep. So literally, what this healing retreat is going to be, if anybody who attends for when we set the price and everything, that's going to include the administration of the healing herbs, the food, and the shelter. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to we'll get like a cabin out in Lake George.
Let me know. I'm so into that shit.
Yep. So what it's going to entail is we're going to do water cleanses. So the lake, or if it's like a nearby waterfall, we're going to do water cleanses. Yep. And then the ayahuasca, the wrapping, and the third herb, which
it'll come there.
Yes, it will.
Okay. And we'll tag it in here.
There you go.
Where can they look for this, or when do you?
So they have to just keep up with my Instagram or my Facebook for right now, because we're still working out all the details. We have to get a place situated, and he's not in New York, so getting him up here and everything. Yep. So
bring him out here, bring him on the rundown, baby. We can do a whole nother show when they have it all set up. Yeah. And y'all will know.
So actually, we would love to once we get everything situated. We'll definitely come back.
Yeah.
We'll definitely come back. So so we're gonna do. So just to kind of talk about the ayahuasca really quickly, nicknamed it Mother Aya. So what she does is she basically walks you back through yourself.
Wow. She
introduces you to your own pain, hurt, and trauma, so you can release it. And she walks you through it. Okay? This is literally a form of reconnecting with the earth. Okay? So that's why I feel like this is one aspect of healing that a lot of people really should try and invest in if they can. Because a lot of us, like you, okay, we know we have stuff that we need to release. We know that I'm in the process of doing it, but how?
Yeah.
How do I completely even tap into the stuff that I subconsciously tucked away? Mm-hmm. Stuff that I don't even realize
that
is
still
so
here. True. Like when I told you when Elise came here and she did the whole sound healing on me. This was like the second time I did it with her. She had me healed from something I didn't even know bothered me. I'm like, where did that come from? Why am I? What? I didn't know I needed healing from that because it was like third party-ish.
Yes.
But I'm like, I guess I do. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't feel like I did. But, and then that healing that stemmed in me allowed me to pass it along so the first party, one of the first parties, can at least get some kind of healing from that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that I played my little part in doing that. But that was crazy. So it's like she walks you right through all of that.
The ayahuasca is very similar in that aspect. She just walked you back through. You'd be like, I realized, I felt abandoned at 3 years old when my father left.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Yeah. Like some of the, because he does these retreats all over. And so he has so many people that literally they go live and they'll tell you their experiences.
Yeah,
and they'll walk you through. Yeah. And so the stuff that they'll tell you, like, I had no idea. I felt this way too. Yeah. We don't realize. We don't realize. Even at that young, you're storing emotion. You're storing memories. Mm-hmm. Just because you get older and you can't remember them, it doesn't mean they're not there.
It's still in our soul. Exactly.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Our blood literally encapsulates every single emotion, every single feeling, every single memory. That's why we're able to do what we do. Going back to bloodlines and tapping into people's energy and stuff like that. Somebody in our bloodline already did it. Yeah. We've already been open. Yeah. We already have these roadmaps within us. So it's literally us just tapping back into our own.
Exactly. Yeah. Because my whole past life I was somebody, but I ain't telling you.
Listen,
that was crazy.
I would love to tell y'all. I had so many. I sat on the Spanish Inquisition. I was on the royal court in the Spanish Inquisition. I was a fall maiden. Well, I am. I can't say was because
we still are.
No, but if my twin Sheesis, if she was watching this, she would be like, correction. You are the fall maiden. There are only 4 that incarnated
what
here.
What is the fall maiden?
So, remember when I was telling you I got a bunch of readings and I was like, that's great, but what do I do with that information? So that was kind of one of those. Okay. Shout out to you, though, and Jalen. And, so I have to shout them out because I actually love your whole family. Okay, she sis and Jalen and Yeti. Shout out to you guys. I love you guys to death. Okay, so her son Jalen is the avatar. Please, you guys don't. Okay.
Just like my Avatar, my favorite movie.
Yeah, he's not the only one though. Yeah. So don't feel like no, this is not funny. Yeah. There are
seriously.
We are multi-dimensional.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Unicorns, I tell people, they really do exist. Dragons.
No, but all of us
really
are multi-dimensional beings.
Yeah.
Which means we are sitting here in the physical.
And somewhere else.
Yes.
Definitely.
But we are existing on another dimension as well.
That is a whole truth.
Okay? So he's an avatar and he can do like Akashic record readings and he goes into that
You gotta
realm.
plug me into him.
Okay, yeah. He goes into that realm. And so he told me that I was the fault mate. And I was like, well, what's that?
Yeah, I never heard of that.
There you go. So, but during creation, okay, there are 4 maidens over each season. Mm-hmm. Spring, winter, summer, and fall. Just so happens
you're one of them.
I incarnated here as I am the fall maiden, and I am here in this incarnation to, as you put it, I guess, switch energies. Mm-hmm. So we all have the fact that you can tap into energies, because everybody's not going to. Yeah. Everybody's marker is not going to go off this incarnation. Mm-hmm. So the fact that our markers went off this incarnation means we have jobs to do.
Yes.
Okay?
A whole lot of them.
There you go. And not helping people is one thing, but our job here is also to Mother Earth. Mm-hmm. Okay? So when I travel, I have the ability to kind of heal the energy, Earth's natural energy. So I'm supposed to travel. Somebody told me that a long time ago. And I love to travel. I just can't afford to travel. Let's just say that. Right?
Yes, you can, honey.
Now I can.
We all on a budget.
Now I can. But my previous work schedule. Yeah. And there you go. Everything.
But see the way they just line it all up?
When I tell you, I'm going to travel places I've never imagined.
Yeah,
and that's because that's part of my job. Mm-hmm. So as all the 4 men, so I actually have one of the other maidens on my friends list, and she says is my twin. We're energetic twins. Yeah. She has the other 2 on her friends list. Okay, so
you guys gotta get all together.
So I don't know if that's really gonna work, because just like real sisters, we're
a little catty with each other.
Okay. Just like real sisters.
Put it aside. Come on down to the rundown.
I love you. I love you
all
from a distance.
Look, then we'll do a Zoom thing with them, okay? We'll need all 3 of y'all to get together with y'all 4th on the rundown.
No, but literally that's
so cool.
Yeah. So, and that's why I'm trying to. I can't say trying to. Tapping into the energy of the Akashic readings. Yeah. Because I feel like if a lot more people realize the positions we actually play here, we would move different.
There's so much more so that
we would move so different.
Yeah, because I know there's so much more I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm just not there. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact.
What's so funny is I kind of feel like you were a priestess before. You have very high priestess energy. Like. Yes.
I was John the Baptist, y'all.
I can believe
in my past life,
because you have this energy that's very. They're just saying priestess. You were a priestess. Which makes sense why me and you would even link. Yeah. Because there's another lady that came to me and she was like, "You don't know this, but you were a high priestess and you helped me deliver a baby and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Wow." Okay. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Funny, I want to be a doula. A doula is somebody that helps natural births.
Nice.
We do lotus birthing.
Yeah, like in the water and all that. Just all natural elements.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So when she said that to me, I was like, "Shut your mouth."
That's crazy.
So you're telling me I've done this
it
before.
In my past, and that's why you want to do it again.
Cool. That's great. So I really feel like
Yep. That's
and
what it was.
It's gonna come back around to you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I have this whole healing thing.
It's coming back around to you. As soon as I said it's gonna, they were like, no.
It's coming.
Quicker than you can imagine. It's coming. So you don't already have an altar in place and things of that nature, which you haven't soon, because you have other work that you do.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know
What?
But they're gonna let me know.
Okay, we'll talk after.
Yeah.
Cause we'll talk.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do this reading for you real quick.
Yeah,
okay?
honey.
Okay.
And then she's gonna do the whole. She can't tell ya.
No.
Okay.
Well, only
This one
because
she can.
I didn't really, everything's not for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah. And people need to do with the information what they want.
Yes.
Okay. So this is actually probably my first time saying out my mouth on a live that I am a fall maiden.
That's cool.
She says it all the time. I pop up on her lives and she's like, oh, there goes Lezlee Bee, the fall maiden. And I'm like, back out this live right now.
Excuse me while I dismiss myself.
Okay, there you go. I didn't sign up for any of this,
Exactly.
and now I'm gonna get 50,000 weirdo friend requests.
Oh, wow.
And it
No,
happens
it's
every single time.
That's
It
so
happens
cool.
every single time. So it's like, I that's why I'm like, when I said it out my mouth, I was like, Lezlee, you actually said that shit? Shut up.
But you did. There's a time and a place for everything, honey. So thank you for
You know what that
announcing
means?
your fall maiden.
No, but you know what that means? It's time for me to step into that energy.
Yes. Yep.
Because
And
I
own
have
it.
literally been, that's not me, or it is me to her.
Yeah.
It is me to them. To that crowd of people, that's who I am.
Yeah.
Third party thing.
But you haven't owned that.
Yep, so now universe is just like, nope, claim it, because
Amen.
step
Hallelujah.
into that and claim it, because you're going to do something with it. So I hear you.
We're gonna dive into some shit today, y'all. You're gonna see me tomorrow, a whole nother woman. Like, what is that? Okay?
Listen, one of my main goals is just to show people that spirituality does not have one specific look, one
Exactly.
specific.
It does not.
Okay, because when I tell people what I do, a lot of people think I'm full of shit. And they think I'm full of shit, I'm going to be honest, because I don't have head wraps and turbans and crystals all over the place.
Exactly.
And I'm not coming up to people talking about love, peace, and light blessings and namaste.
We're just regular people, y'all.
I'm like, well,
That's it.
namaste my ass, because
this is what it is. You know what I mean?
listen, you're going to be peaceful around me, or else I can help you with that.
Exactly.
And I don't know if you're going to like the way I'll help you with it. Okay?
Take it
Like,
and go.
There's one or the other.
There you go.
Basically.
I'm the type of person that might end up with brass knuckles with crystals on the head. You need some alignment? I'll help you
knock you
align.
right off into that.
I see you don't know how to. I see you don't know how to carry yourself. Let me help you out.
Exactly.
Spirituality is what you need.
Yeah.
And now, because it's becoming such a trending topic and fad, there are so many people trying to say you're not spiritual if you don't look like this.
Yeah,
You're not spiritual if you're not the India Ari or the Erykah Badu or the. But little do they know,
Exactly.
Beyonce spiritual.
Yeah.
Rihanna spiritual.
Yeah.
Jay-Z spiritual. What's that? The big girl name that I love to death. Someone with L. Lizzo.
Lizzo. Okay, yep.
Lizzo is up there with her whole goddamn ass out at Super Bowl.
Mhm.
Guess what she's doing? Playing binaural beats on a flute.
That's hot. That's hot.
Listen to me,
Yeah.
okay?
That's hot.
Your spirituality is what you make it.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's spirit is different.
That's true. Not one is going to be the same as the other.
If everybody's spirit is different, how is spirituality textbook?
Like, yeah.
It's
They
impossible.
make it that way
Yeah,
for
just like
control.
religion.
Yeah.
So they can sell it to you.
Yeah.
That's why. And I'm not trying to bash anybody's religion. This is why,
No, no, no.
or spirituality, and this is why I never initiated to anything. But that's why you have people selling alekis $5,000, $3,000, $500. They're beads.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Okay, because
Because they blessed it. All you gotta do is ask for God.
Hello, there you go.
That's it.
Let's
Please
not
bless
even
this,
go
Lord.
there. Let's not
They
even go
know
there.
your heart.
Let's
They-
not even go there. Okay,
Exactly.
your
Exactly.
mouth,
You put it out
mouth
there.
can bless
Anything.
anything.
Amen for that. Hallelujah. Seriously.
So you mean to tell me you did whatever you did to these? Now I gotta pay $5,000?
Yeah, you're
These
bugging.
beads, I can get the whole pack for $1.
Basically.
You're
I can make them for 50 cents.
Yeah.
Give me a string and give me some loose beads.
Yeah.
And there we go.
So
Amen.
literally.
And spray them with the water. I'll make believe it's holy water and call it a day.
Also, you want holy water?
Yeah, here.
This water is holy.
That's it. That's all it is.
I mean, not that simple,
Yeah,
but that
but
simple.
It's all
Just
about intention.
simple.
Intention.
There you
intention.
go. It's
pure intention.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think that's one of my main goals in anything I do, is just to tell people, because I feel like these younger generations coming up, they're actually really in tune.
Yeah,
They're really spiritually in tune
Yeah.
and don't realize it. So for me to be able to tell them, listen to me, you don't have to worry about trying to look like this person or that person. Or
just be you.
Follow your spirit.
Because if anybody was to ask us, I never would have thought that I would be a person. I always was a fan of it, but I never thought I would be a medium. I never thought I would do this. I never, I'm just going to be, you know, whatever. And it just makes you, like, you're not, and I'm not, I am somebody special, because look, I was about to say, ain't nobody special. Like, no, the fuck you ain't. You are somebody special.
We're all somebody
special.
Exactly.
I'll take that back. I'm sorry, you guys. So I am somebody special, but we all are somebody special, and we all have these gifts, and it comes in all forms and shapes and sizes and clothing and whatever you want to wear. Exactly. Accessories and all that.
There are so many people on internet, social media, that feel like if you wear a wig and a weave, you don't love yourself. And if you do this and that,
I didn't put I thought about putting my wig on today, but I was like, it's hot.
That's the only reason I don't. Okay.
It's hot.
I have debated with so many spiritualists, and I tell them, well, you know what's so funny? If my spirit says to me, Lezlee, you want red hair today, I'm going to put red hair today.
Exactly.
Okay, because then when I put that red hair on, I go outside and I feel like $1 million. There you go. I feel cute. My whole energy
is different. Yes, honey.
Okay, now, for any of y'all, if you've been on my page for a while, you know I'll turn the camera on with my hair in a puff. I don't care.
No fucks
I
given.
do not care. I feel beautiful.
See, my little puff
either way. I feel pretty either. It's literally what's coming from your inside.
Yeah.
So for people to go, well, you're wearing a wig, you don't love yourself. You're not.
That's a whole lie.
No.
I'm wearing a wig because I want to.
I'm wearing this wig
next week.
because
I want to put on
I'm not dyeing my real hair and damaging it, making it all brittle. I
throw my little hair and breathe.
There you go.
Throw it on and go. I had Pablo dyeing last week. I'm like, he was like, oh, I gotta go get my hair cut. I said, I'm just gonna throw my wig on and go.
Okay, there you go.
I was saying, throw it on and go.
My wigs be having names and all sorts.
All the time. It's what mood I want to be in, honey.
Yes. Yes, it's.
Don't ask my man about it. I'm just saying.
No, that's what keeps your relationship spicy. Okay.
Which one you want, baby?
I do have more fun.
But I do couples passion readings.
Nice.
And I try to explain to them that, you know, a lot of times in relationships, there's one partner that's holding back. There's one partner that is afraid to throw on the different wigs and spice it up. And then the other person's like, well, I would really like that.
Yeah, like, come on, baby.
I'm really just
turn it up a notch.
Yes.
So it's like,
let me get a new booty.
Us
Hello.
finding our comfort levels and
So
then
important.
finding what we really like and not being afraid and ashamed.
Exactly. Own it, love it. It's so much fun.
Yes.
And I got them toys. Y'all know I have them things too.
Ooh.
How about you?
So I've been looking for. I seen one come down my news feed, and I was like, "Where do you get that?"
I got a whole section.
Where do you
get that from? I done sent. I got as a matter of fact, I'm gonna have her plug in the rundown. Shout out to I can't think of she's a model, whole model in Chicago. She got my whole whips and chains and stuff. She's gonna be plugging this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah, I'm like,
exactly.
I don't know who
Never
that
mind. It's just a reminder.
I got you.
Yeah, because I had sent it out to her. And
yeah.
She's doing a photo shoot and all that stuff. And she was gonna plug in. So I'm gonna tell her. But she go, what's that? She's doing my cards, you guys, and she's making all your like, what does that mean? Should I be worried? And don't be worried when you're getting readings.
No.
It's always for the highest and best, you guys.
Yes.
No
So actually, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. I said, because this is like spicy. I love this kind of stuff.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
This is.
Just say it.
No. I'm laughing because.
What is it?
Look, I'm laughing because the lover card came to me and then I shuffled it back in. So the fact that it was on the bottom was them saying, listen to what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Like, look, we're gonna throw it right back at you.
There you go, because we're not being funny here. This is what we're trying to say.
Exactly.
So, so basically what they're saying here, every time I pull another card, she's another
like,
sound.
Ooh,
like,
ooh, ooh.
And then another. So, okay, yeah. You have to.
Yep.
You have to remove this sense of dependency that you have within your relationship. Okay? This is within a relationship. This is a sense of dependency. Okay? And the reason why they're saying this is because once you, and I feel like this is emotional. This isn't like a physical dependence. This isn't like I need you for your money. This is like I really just, maybe I want too much of your time, or maybe I would like it if you would devote more time to me and to what we're trying to do here. Because what they're saying is your relationship or your partner is really good at like giving you little material gifts and showing you like little appreciation and little things like that, and you're in a good energy to grow old together. I'll put it together like that. But it's a conflict. It's conflict. And it's a dependency. And this is like the underlying little clashing. Like on the outside, everything looks perfect and beautiful and wonderful and amazing. And then behind closed doors, behind the scenes, it's this conflict. It's this undercurrent of indecision when it comes to certain things. So I really feel like somebody needs to open up about their emotions, open up maybe about a past hurt. Maybe somebody is harboring old hurt from an old relationship, or somebody hasn't yet closed those emotional doors. Like, you know, subconsciously sometimes we don't trust people because of what we've been through. Sometimes we don't really give 100% because of what we've been through, and we're not comfortable expressing to the other person or the other party what we've been through. This might not even be a sexual relationship. This might just be somebody that you're really close with that needs to speak their piece. Somebody that you're really close with that like you're kind of questioning if you want to keep this person around you in your energy. You're questioning if this person is really for good for you. Okay? Because I really feel like there's an energy here of indecision. Like, maybe I should go. Maybe I should let this person go. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe they'll, you know, maybe this will work itself out, or maybe this can turn into something different. But it's really gonna come with communication and opening and being honest with emotion, and it's an emotion. It's really somebody's harboring emotion, a heavy emotion too, and it could just be like a residual from maybe somebody in their family recently passed away, and they don't know how to get over it, work through it. But it's definitely a really heavy emotion, a separation. So they need to speak to somebody. Either you have to speak to somebody, or somebody has to speak to you. Okay. And it's definitely.
Well, if y'all got something to say, you better let it know. Be forever hold y'all peace. Because I'm getting married October time with or without y'all motherfuckers. I don't know what to do. Okay.
So, you know, I would check in with him and make sure it's not him. I would check in with him and make sure that he's not the one that's holding something emotionally back from you. Right. Okay, I would definitely check in with him. But this relationship, though, I definitely see. So I like to call this my cycles card. Right? I feel like when I see the 6 of Cups, those are cycles. This is you growing old together, or transitioning from one younger, you know, one point to the next point. So going from your past to your present. So I definitely feel like. But if there's some kind of hiccup to where you guys don't get married on October, it'll just probably be a later date. Okay? Because I definitely feel like there's something here. There's an underlying something here that needs to be addressed. And it's probably okay. Yeah. So, you know, might have to do a little money tricks. Like I feel like you need to tell me something.
Babe, we need to have a whole conversation when I get home. You better hope I don't have any more cups of these.
Okay.
You know?
I don't know what it is,
Don't blame
but
me.
Spirit said to me, you need to tell me something.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep. It's time. I'm hot.
Okay? Nah, but it's definitely something there that needs to be spoken, something there that needs to be said. And I really feel like once it's said, though, this is going to, like, bring these guys closer. This is going to help bridge that gap. Because there's a gap here. There's a gap here. I feel like as great as the relationship is, even you kind of feel like there's a little bit of, like, everything could be I think you've chopped it up in your mind to say all relationships are perfect. You know? Oh, all relationships are perfect.
Yeah.
Everybody goes through things.
Yeah.
But this is really an emotional, like, energy gap. Like, somebody needs to say something. Somebody needs to work through something in the past so that the future is just that more bright. These guys are not breaking up.
Yeah.
So don't get that.
Oh, I know that.
There you go.
He ain't going nowhere.
No. He's definitely not
I
going
know
anywhere.
he ain't. I know that's
No.
a whole fact.
He's definitely not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But it's just something like needs to be said.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really feel like it's
I think the energy you're picking up on, I'm going to tell you this much.
Mhm.
'Cause I want to put it all on my whole
no, please
business
don't.
on.
Look, please don't.
There. It's not the one I'm with. It's,
Before.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that
That
is
you gotta
where
let
stuff
go of.
needs to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's circumstances.
So you know
to
what?
that.
So then that does make a lot of sense though, because once you release that, you'll do better in the relationship
Yes,
you're in now.
because the one I am with now does have an issue. I'll tell you about that.
Okay. Yep.
We're going to talk about that.
So we're gonna go to our star
Yeah.
seeds now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna go to our star seeds.
Y'all get a little too much information on the I ain't that nice, cat, to let me run it out my mouth.
So we can run down when we gonna run it all.
Okay, wait. We run down everybody else's business.
Yeah.
Exactly. You ain't gonna get all of that from me. Get my head chopped off when I get home. I'll be
Okay,
like,
well.
ooh, that's what he had to say.
So you got two. Freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow.
Amen.
And then vision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. So I really feel like this vision card came out more because the life that you envision with your new partner, you're going to have it, but you have to do these releases.
Yeah.
You have to let these other situations go.
Yeah.
Because your new partner is like such the upgrade. Even the way he looks at you, you can tell, like you said, he's not going anywhere. No, he's not.
Mhm.
He's really not. But this dependent feeling. So maybe what this was, though, now that you're saying that, is you just relied on those emotions as a safeguard.
It wouldn't be me if somebody dependent on me.
Oh,
Makes sense now?
yes.
Because when I'm seeing that, I see him grabbing from my fruit.
Yes,
Keep
and-
reaching for
and
my
you
fruit.
like, there you go. This is not your fruit.
Who? Be gone. I work home with this one.
This is not your fruit. This is my fruit.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. So yeah. Just everything will be great.
Yeah.
But you got that.
Yeah. I know.
Because your
I've been
new
working on
relationship,
it.
you don't want your new relationship to suffer.
No.
In any way, shape,
And he's been
or form.
patient with me, thank God.
Yeah.
For him
So
being
that's how
patient
you
with
know
me.
that.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you know that he's somebody that's been sent to you, because patience is a virtue.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Everybody
is.
has
Lord
Mm,
Jesus.
Hallelujah.
There you
Praise
go.
him.
And in this day and age, everything is microwave. Everybody wants everything like this.
Yeah.
And if you're not already put together like this and doing this, and
Yeah, it doesn't work. It
It
takes
don't work
hard
like
work,
that. It takes
honey.
hard work.
Hard work and contribution.
There
And
you go.
compromise. So, real quick, before we guys let you go, because we know we've been running your whole ear. So,
I know.
Everybody can reach out to her for readings, detox teas, and we're gonna have you back on with your friend.
Yes, me and Mr.
Okay.
Bates are gonna have the takeover.
Yes,
Yay.
honey.
That sounds like fun.
Pound Tarot Vibes, right?
Yes.
Reach her on Facebook, Lezlee Bee.
Yes.
Facebook, Pound Tarot Vibes.
Yep.
Instagram. Shout out to her. She's an amazing reader. This is wasn't my first one. So she's on that. And I'm telling you, she's on it. Okay? I'm just not gonna let y'all know my business.
Yes, no, we don't
Okay?
tell our own business.
But she hitting.
She didn't pay y'all to be in her business, okay? So we're not doing none of that.
No, not today. Not
No
today.
TV holiday.
Okay, there you go.
So, real quick before we let you guys go, keep in mind we are having our Women's Empowerment Benefit September 19th and 20th. It's going to be a major epic weekend event, and we're doing it 11 p.m. We would love for you to join us. Okay, so we're gonna put it on the roster, y'all. Okay, boom. So now we have, exactly. We have about 22 guest speakers and performers. It's gonna be via Zoom because we don't know where everything's gonna be at. With COVID.
Yeah.
The tickets are available at the website www.blessingswellness.center.org. Okay, you guys should have all that information. If not, we're gonna keep posting. And what do we have going on? You have some things you got going on, babe.
I will be on live on the podcast called Feel Good Talk on Sunday at 2 p.m. Y'all can catch me on Facebook Live. If you would like to be on the page, all you got to do is go to Feel Good Talk and like the page, and you'll be able to see me having an interview. I also will be involved in a virtual book tour. I don't have all details right now, but I know it's starting in August. I'm also going to be on a podcast on Thursday. I'll give y'all details on that too, because that's coming as well.
Busy, okay.
Book and books.
Okay. We also have our film that we all have a project. It's called Through Your Eyes, The Mask Behind the Mask. It's a documentary film, short film that will be launching somewhere in October.
Daryl G, Jason,
Daryl G, JP Media.
Yes.
All of them. They are in the city. They got TV, radio, magazine.
Tons of books. I'm
We'll
going to be in
to
September issue of the magazine.
Hey, go back to get Veris G magazine in June. I'm on the cover.
Yes,
Boom.
honey.
So I love y'all, and that's all I can give y'all right now. I dropped all the rest of the details. Oh yeah, contact me for some paparazzi jewelry. Everything $5.
Boom.
I go live every Wednesday at 7, and I do Winning Wednesdays. Holla at me.
Winning Wednesdays. And we got body sculpting Wednesdays. Okay, go get your tummy
Come get it off.
and your booty lifted.
So I want my booty lifted.
We got the whole big
We got the whole
Booty
thing.
lifted.
I don't know if I can reach it.
Squats take too long. I need my little booty lifted.
No, baby, no.
Okay, wait.
See,
I'm about to say, maybe we have to show them next time. Can you
Nah, I don't.
I'm gonna do a whole. I'm gonna have Nyla come on here and have her do a whole demonstration. We did the demonstration in Colony Center, and that attracted a lot of people to it. It's all non-invasive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. People are loving it, and it's very affordable, guys. Ain't nobody trying to rob y'all out there.
Yep, and we got
Knocking away, I'm gonna get my riches. Okay.
No,
we got them poetic tees for the link on the website as well.
We got them over here. Okay. We got a
Listen, we got everything.
No, listen. That's what you're supposed to do.
Do it.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yep. See,
we gotta plug ourselves too. Okay. Poetic tees. Get your Blessings Wellness Center.org. Okay.
Oh, that's cute. I'm at the buy one of those. That's cute.
Come through.
I'm looking like you've got a bunch of cute little purses and bags.
Yeah. Everything.
Come
The one
over
stop
here
shop.
Yeah,
to
you already.
Fulton Street in Troy. You
Yes, honey.
okay, the space is not huge, but they have so much beautiful stuff in here. When I walked in the door, I was like, oh.
Am I in the right place?
Wait, and there's more?
And that's what I
Hold on.
said. I was like, am I in the right place?
People are like, what is going on here?
Beautiful stuff.
One
They have
stop
so
shop,
much
baby.
stuff.
Get your
Yes.
mind right. Get your.
And now you can come get detox.
Yes, and we will now be
Okay,
carrying.
so now you can
gotta
come
let us
get
know the prices.
all natural. Oh, so I'll just write the prices.
Okay, we'll put it on here.
So, yeah, because listen,
It's okay. We'll work it out.
They got it. So
We got you.
I know for a fact though, 3 days are $10, 7 days are $15. Okay, so
We will now be carrying these.
yes, all
here.
natural. Again, these are all natural, all alkaline-rich, parasite detox cleanses. They literally expel mucoid plaque, and parasites and tapeworms from your intestine.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, I've had people
That's
literally send me
insane.
pictures like, what is this?
Oh
And I'm like,
my
hey, don't send me no more of those. And
That's a tapeworm, honey. You just got out your whole.
yeah,
Woo.
there you go. So this, like I said,
I'm
so,
gonna try. I'll do the 3-day one. I think I can handle a 3-day one.
So
It comes with instructions, right?
Yes, that's the sheet in the back. So
Okay.
really quickly, these come with one side of these are the instructions. Because this is herbal tea, this is not Lipton's. You do have to boil this a specific way.
Yes.
Your water has to be boiling first. Then you're going to add your tea powder, so you can either put it in a tea ball or you can use the tea pouches, like the disposable tea pouches.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're going to let the water boil first. You're going to add your tablespoon of powder, either however you're going to get it in there. You can actually just add it straight to the water. You're going to let it boil for 10 to 15 minutes, and then it has to steep or rest for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so then after that, you can drink it cold, or you can heat it back up and drink it hot. It really doesn't make a difference.
Cold or hot?
Yep, you can drink
So
it
you
cold.
can get cold on a hot day, honey.
You can drink
That's
it cold.
mean.
I have a video on my Facebook page that tells you how to make it more palatable. Yep, if you go to Lezlee Bee on Facebook, and type in the search bar palatable, it'll actually come up.
That's cool.
So I was telling people, because it's a little spicy
Mm-hmm.
and it's all natural stuff usually does not taste good.
Yeah.
If you like blend down fruits, you can literally make a fruit juice and just add it to the fruit juice after you boiled it and it's steeped. If you want to drink it the cold way,
Yeah.
you can add
Have a
it
nice.
to
You
the
can have a
fruit
whole
juice.
little fruit punch.
What's going on?
Yep.
Yes, honey.
Yes, and that'll actually. I'm not gonna hold you though, because of the way it tastes. When I was taking it, I would literally just plug my nose and stand over
And
the
just
trash.
drink. So how much would you recommend?
36 ounces.
36 ounces.
So it actually tells you right here on the thing.
Okay, cool.
1 tablespoon makes 36 ounces of tea.
Wow, that's
So-
really good.
Oh yeah. The tea is.
Yeah, she's not playing, y'all. She's giving you it all the way.
There it goes. It's
IG can't play.
It's
You
IG.
can't hang with
Look, I just said that's
Look,
it.
we're at the end.
That's
We're at the
right,
end
man.
now. Look, we're at the end now, so it's okay. I'm not even gonna bother restarting.
Basically.
But yeah. So literally, I forgot what I was saying. So
The 36 ounces is really potent.
it's really potent. I had somebody take the detox tea, and on her 2nd or 3rd day, she inboxed me. She was feeling dizzy, and she couldn't figure out why. Her ear drained.
Oh my gosh.
She was
wow.
retaining fluid, and within 3 days,
Got that all out.
Got it out.
That's insane.
it
I'm
drained
looking forward to
the
it.
fluid
So
from
you,
her ear.
oh, you do got them marked. Okay, this
Yeah.
is the 30 day one.
That's no. That's 3. It's 3.
Oh, this is
My
the
D
3
probably
day.
looks like a 0.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
see
that's
it.
3. That's a 7. This one's 7. So these 2 are 7s and these 2 are 3s.
Okay, cool.
But yeah,
I'm gonna be taking a 3-day one, and I will let y'all. I don't know when I'm gonna start, but I'm sure there's a whole program in here that I need to pay attention, because y'all know I'm stubborn.
So, and that's what I pulled it out for. The other side of this, though. So, the other side, this is the instructions on this side. It even tells you, like, some common symptoms. A lot of times people, their skin will break out, they get headaches, they get nausea. That's literally just the toxins
Coming
expelling
out
from
of
your
you,
body.
all out of you.
Yep, that's all it is. There's nothing to be scared about.
Yeah.
It's
Nothing
nothing.
alarming.
Yeah, nothing's gonna hurt you. But the other side of this is the recommended food guide. So this is basically
So you get
all
that too.
alkaline-rich foods. So I was telling everybody, because it has grains, it has flours, it has rice, wild rice. You can literally make just about anything. You can make pastas using. People think it's really hard to make pasta, but it's not. It's flour and water.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. So
Seriously.
you can have spelt flour, chickpea flour, which is garbanzo flour.
Mm-hmm.
Your possibilities are endless if you really just take the time and invest it.
And move past your whole mental.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You know
There you
what I mean?
go.
That's
So
what it is.
it's literally,
It's a lifestyle change.
and that's what I call it. I call it, for years I've been saying, a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
It's not just a diet.
No.
It's not just, it's literally you taking into consideration that this is every aspect of your life
Exactly.
and change.
That is a whole fact. Thank you so much, Leslie, for
welcome.
joining us. It's a pleasure.
Thank you, ladies.
We
for
can exchange some
having me.
more realness, but not on camera, y'all.
No, we love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Thank you. Check her out, Lezlee Bee on Facebook, Tarot Vibes on Instagram. God bless. Stay safe. Amen.